Hello everybody and welcome back to FIFA 18. We're continuing the Sunderland save, would you believe? I know I said last season was the last season, but I didn't realise at the time, but we have actually made it to European qualifiers, finishing in 7th spot. So I thought, well, why not just give it one more season? FIFA 19's just round the corner, so it'd be just a good way just to finish this save off really in all its glory. It might be short-lived, but we shall see. The calendar, we have got we've got the European International Cup that we are playing. We've got Standard de Liège, we have got Calgary, and we have got Rio Ave, whoever they are, in this cup. But more importantly, looking into August, yes, ignore the Man United game. We've got Mould, and it's the qualifying round for the Europa League. Sunderland in Europe, it's not very often you're going to say that, is it? So, but unfortunately, we have lost a few players. Thankfully, not the main team, but I've been looking at a couple of transfers, and to be perfectly honest, they're not much cop at all. We've got a few scouts doing the job at the moment, but this is a shortlist I have got so far. Akansi, he's been scouted. Dort, Amrade, Flavio, Stencil, Apaya, quite a few, some PSG ones. I know somebody in the comments did suggest PSG players, but to be perfectly honest, going through their side, what you're going to do with a £17 million budget and 30k a week budget, there's not a lot you can do it at all with that, which is really annoying. But we'll see what we can do. We need to get a couple of players because we've not really got an awful lot, and we'll go on to the squad in a second. The objectives for the season: reduce the wages budget by £8,800 a week. Well, if I'm bringing players in, or want to bring a couple of players in, that's not going to happen, is it? Development, I'm not really interested in. Well, to be perfectly honest, it doesn't really matter about all this, because we're only here for this season because we only want the Europa League. But it does say that within 2 seasons, have at least one player from the youth academy signed in for the first season, play at least 50% of the games in the next season. Well, Oliveira, he can do that job, and I think he's the only one we've really got. Brand exposure, sign one crucial first team player. I'm not going to do it with that amount of money, but we'll see what comes along. Like I said, reduce the wages budget, and within 2 seasons increase the club worth by 20%. 2 seasons remaining, so we increased it in the last season. Don't want to increase it again. Domestic success, finished mid-table, reached round 32 of the FA Cup, and within 2 seasons in the Premier finishing the Euro League spot. So they want us to go into the Champions League, do they? But we're already in the Euro, so that's fine. Short term, reached the quarter-finals of the Euro League. That's a big ask, considering, well, have Sunderland been in Europe before? I don't know, somebody might have to quote me on that one. Financials, like I said, 17 million, it's not an awful lot at all. Recognise you and the coaching staff are still coming to, so it's just usual palaver at the beginning of the season, which we can just delete. Shirt sales, yes, they've increased it, yes, that's fine, yes. Okay, the squad, kind of depleted as you'll see, but it's players that we are going to be using. Just hope nobody gets injured and we would really be stuffed. Right, Lili continues in goal, Bodji and McNair at the back. We've got Oviedo still there, and McCarthy, who wants a bit of a run in, he wants to play as well. We have got Sacco as our right back anyway. Mane and Endong, Barini, Oliveira on the right hand side. Kazri and Zadas up front, although we did toy with a different formation before, didn't we? But this one seemed to work towards the end of the season. We've got Anderson, Steele, McGeady, Clark, Salter, Conte, Alvarez at the on the reserves. We've got Kone, Johnson, Sacco, Watmore and Dupont, which I need to put McGeady up. Well, actually no, Johnson wants a bit of a run in. We're going to experiment, so I'm hoping he gets a little bit of game time. That is the team. We are playing the European International Cup, so we're going to sim these games and hopefully get to the next well, hopefully we can move along to the Euro League ones, because they're the ones really that we want to be playing. simulate this. Let's advance. Legia Warsaw, not Standard Liège, or is it one of the same? So we'll skip this after 10, and we win 2-0. Oliveira and Zada scoring. So Oliveira, is that his first goal for the club? I don't know, but that is a very, very good victory, and I'm happy with that. So we should get some money that way. We've got some more player development. So the players developing this time round, we've got DuPont, we got Conte, Clark Salter, McCarthy and Lely in goal. We want to get them youngsters up. I don't think any of the others can go that much further, but Clark Salter, that's his second A already. He had one previously. Let's move along to the next game. Oh, Okaka, this is one of the youngsters, one of the guys I was looking at. Sees the offer, we should act quickly. Do we want him though? That's the thing. He is a forward, so he is from Watford. He's 29 years old. He's on 48 grand a week. Again, we can't afford them sort of wages, which is a bit of a pain. He's an experienced forward. I just don't see. Wow, I don't think we're going to be doing it. So as much as I would like, we'll leave him there until the scout report comes back. But 48 grand a week, we can't do, especially when we're trying to reduce the wages. So it looks like we're probably going to be stuck. We'll get these out of the way very, very quickly. They beat Rio Ave 2-0. Players are warming up, skipping the after 10, and it's 0-0. Okay, I'm happy with that, I guess. We haven't conceded a goal yet, which is good. It's a good start. We are top, so we just need to beat Rio Ave, and then we'll qualify for the next round, which we'll be playing next. And I just hope our players aren't too knackered. Scout report on Alexandre Vincent. So we have got some other scouts, but he's a 68 and his left midfielder. It's not good, is it? On 28 grand a week? Really? He's from Swansea. Yeah, we'll leave it there for the time being. I don't think it's going to be good enough. Is everybody tied in here? Bodgy slightly. But apart from that, the squad is as it is. This is going to be my first team if I can remember who they are. Let's play this final game. They won and lost. They beat Legia Warsaw though. And we win 3-0. Oliveira scoring twice this time. He's getting on the score sheet quite a bit. And Mane. Johnson comes on and DuPont comes on as well for Barini and Kazri. But we progress to the next round, which is good for us. Some more training. And we'll just get by this quick. Is Clark Salter? Oh, he's got a B this time. But he is climbing up to nearly 69 though, which is good because we do need backup defenders. Prize money we've got additional transfer budget of 1 million. Okay, that'll do. That should put us up to 18 and a half. Okay, we're getting there. Progress to the next game. We want to try and get these out of the way very quickly. So we're playing Dynamo Moscow now next. Our side, you know what, they're playing really well, so I'm leaving it as it is, and we'll get these done. They've drawn to Celtic and Ghent, and they'll be Verigem. I'm assuming, well, I would like to say they're German, but I don't know. Right, let's warm these players up. They're playing sort of a Red Arrows formation. And we go 2-1 winners. Mane with a double. 89th minute as well, look at that. We progress. Is this the final we're in now already? This is some going. We did quite well last time. I think we lost in the final, didn't we, last time? The media have gathered in the press room, yes. We're playing these guys. So they lost to Dynamo Kiev, I want to say. We're going to unnerve them. And somewhat, we've got a £1.5 million budget now as well. So added to the transfer budget, we've got 19.5, well, nearly 20 million. We could do something with that. And we want to progress to the final. I'm hoping all our players are fit. Got a couple of scout reports coming back as well, which we want to have a look at. Loan offer for Oliveira, no. As you can see, reject the offer. It's not going anywhere. Somebody came in for Kazri as well. He's not going anywhere either. So we'll get rid of that one. report for Telford. Oh, Hazard. It's the closest we're ever going to get to having Hazard. But we want to have a look at these players anyway. So, Dom Telford, a 62. We can afford him, but it's a 62. We can leave him in there for the time being. Hazard was another one, wasn't he? A 65, but on 20 grand a week. Really? He's quick, but that's about it. Oh, that's disappointing. Seeger, Ryan Seeger, a 68. It's $1,033,000. Oh, come on, really? Okaka, now, this is the guy that some Watford are showing interest in. He's a 75. We could afford him. It's a possibility. 6'1". We can. You know what? I'm very tempted. And Donovan was the other one. 63. Oh, really, guys? Come on. We could say Okaka's crucial, and then drop Zadas down, which I don't really want to do because he's a really good player. Stefano Okaka from Valencia. Well, is it worth trying to get him? That's what I want. That's what I'd like to see. I am tempted with this one, Okaka. It does say we need to sign at least one crucial player. We could do another forward at least anyway. So, right, we're trying to buy Okaka then. We're going to go in for him. But at Valencia, it looks like they've early just bought him, so they're not looking to negotiate his leave, which is disappointing. So he's going to come off the list already. Let's progress a little bit further to the final, I think it is. Again, Zult, Verrigan. The squad, we are leaving the squad as it is, and I'm happy with that. The team's happy with it. So let's see if we can come away with a victory. They've won 2 and lost 1 for Dynamo Moscow. It wasn't Kiev, it was Moscow we beat. Get my teams all muddled up. Right, the final. Can we come away with a victory? Would be nice, and we do. Yes! Kazri and Mane. Kazri comes his first goal of the pre-season, and he gets us back into the game with Mane scoring yet again. Wow, we must get some money this here now, surely. This should increase our budget and hopefully something decent. Right, prize money. We have got another 2 million. Thank you. I expected more than that. It's good to see the team winning the final of the European International Cup. We hope you have a better idea of the tactics and style lineup for the coming season. We're looking forward to seeing you in action for the next few weeks. So am I. So am I. Right, this is going to be quite a short start to the season. We've just played Salter again. He's getting close. So we're going to advance straight to the next game, which is the United game, which we'll probably simulate, but this will be going into the next episode. We're going to leave it now. It's going to be kind of a short episode with the internationals. Well, in the friendlies, should I say, in the International Cup, and us winning it. We do get a victory in something, and we have increased our budget from 17 to 21, 22, and increased our wage budget, but we can adjust that slightly, and hopefully we can bring somebody in. Okaka is not on the table, which is really disappointing. Sunderland starting with a victory. We haven't lost a game. We have conceded a couple of goals, but we haven't lost a game. Is this the kiss of death? Anyway, we have got European qualifiers in the next episodes. If you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. Want to stay with us and see us progress in Europe? Sunderland, come on, in Europe. Please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.